Shut up, we're filming!
Feel free to share this on
Speaking
your social media.
Speaking of jawline, you ever seen those jaw synthesizer balls? You ever seen this?
What?
Okay, the jaw synthesizer.
Oh, I thought you said jaw was the size of your balls.
No! I was like, what? No, jaw synthesizer. It's like this, like, gummy ball thing that you, like, put up in hot water, and then you, like, take it out and you chew on it, and it's supposed to, like, straighten your jawline.
I don't think that's gonna help me at all, buddy.
I don't know. People swear by it. It looks dumb, though. I've seen it in the gym once. This guy just...
Share.
Felipe, share this shit.
Oh, okay. Are we live already?
Yeah, we're already live.
Oh.
Yeah, we're talking about jaws the size of your balls. Live.
No, the jaw synthesizer. I seen one guy have it at the gym one time and it looked weird. I don't know what to think.
Interesting.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Felipe, you know how mics work, right?
Yeah.
Hey, talk into them.
Hello.
Make sure when let's try to get a little closer. It should pick you up just fine.
Yeah.
I can hear you just fine in my headphones, but...
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Good.
What? Okay. Do I go to your page and just share the
Matt,
live feed?
you're watching!
I am watching.
Crazy!
F&A Cotton.
You know,
paradox.
that's hilarious that you said that, because a couple episodes ago I had my friend Tyler on. He's like, that's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it plays out.
What are we going to talk about today?
Hey! That's Miranda! She's in there! She's watching. Hey, Jennifer. Not that excited about the person that's actually not here.
Kristen, share the fucking podcast!
I just put, look, Mom on TV.
Look, Mom, you're not on TV, you're on the internet.
Oh, she doesn't have a Facebook anyway, so it doesn't matter.
You have Coca-Cola?
Yeah, we have Coca-Cola.
Do you have like an intro?
Ah, man, I do, but not here.
We're going to have a big dick day.
Okay,
It's down.
I see that.
Unless you want to drink barbecue sauce.
Nah, I'm
Hey,
good.
Felipe, there's your fat-free ranch.
Oh.
I think it's almost gone.
Where them glasses at?
You've been using it.
You're going to be up there? Not that one.
Okay. Ew, Wonder Woman.
That's Kristen's.
Mine
I
now.
like Wonder Woman. I like Wonder Woman.
She's badass.
She's cool.
Are you guys excited?
It's happening in real time.
This is happening in real time. This is real life.
I don't think this is happening in real time. So, who's bit the lie?
Yeah, it's had.
Okay.
Soon we're going to see on there, let's be like, so confused. What are we talking about?
Well,
I'm
we
assuming
can
we're going to talk about roommates.
talk about our experiences here living in Chicago, the Windy City.
And we can talk about girls. Ew. I don't know about that.
Gross.
I know.
Girls are gross.
They are. They are disgusting creatures. You hear that? She's just like, no, please don't make me talk. Kristen knows she's disgusting.
Kristen, you're not disgusting.
Dude, she farts and it sounds like she's ripping paper.
Wow, that's impressive.
Maybe we can sample that.
We'll sample that as a
Turn
time.
it into an EDM drop.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh, I wish I had my intro with me.
So as you can see, I have a mic stand.
My
I'm holding
super
the
short.
mic.
No, I don't want to finish that for copyright issues, but
Does he have a copyright on that?
my super short, short.
Hey babe, did I ever send you the intro? Facebook Messenger?
You know what you should do? You should find one of your old podcasts and play the intro off your old podcast.
Oh, good call. Clutch call, Matt.
Oh my god.
I can't hear you at all. What? Oh. She said stuff.
Great minds think alike, people. Great minds think alike, people. There we go.
Let's go to your episode, Matt. Your episode that...
The Chinless Wonder?
No.
The chinless wonder.
I know what that beard, dude.
This is a super chin.
Do you like women who laugh like Roseanne? Do you like jumping in a pool full
It's
of
not
fishes?
recording.
Oh.
Like feeling bold at the end of a hard day? If you insert
We have commercials for our other podcasts. Listen to butt stuff, guys. Oh shit, here we go.
I have one. My cat.
I need to redo this. I don't always talk about any of that stuff. Anybody?
Yeah, every time I'm on, we always just talk about like anything we.
I mean, I always thought
It comes to mind. We're just like, oh hey, did you do this? He's like, yeah. That's what we always talk about.
I always thought it was like a more casual thing.
This is.
You talk about anything and everything.
This is the most casual podcast I've ever been on.
I've never been on a podcast. I remember doing one in high school. That was terrible.
I remember.
I did like this annoying Schmiegel voice, thinking it was funny. I thought it was funny, but
I just picture
we're not
you.
gonna do that now.
I picture you doing it, and people were like, "Shut up, Felipe."
This is in Dale's class, man.
Oh, good.
Oh,
old Dale's
good.
class.
Good old
dude.
Dale.
It was terrible.
I'm trying to get him to yell at me every day about Star Wars. You remember we got in a yelling fight with one another because I said that Return of the Jedi was better than Empire Strikes Back.
But it's not.
It's not. No, I was trying. I was trolling him like crazy, and he was like, "Are you an idiot?" Just he was losing his mind about it.
Dude, the best one's Phantom Menace.
I was thinking more Attack of the Clones, but okay. With that being said, this is Podcastrophe. Welcome, guys. This week I am joined once again by Matt Wilcox.
Hi.
And for the first time on Podcastrophe, we have Felipe Tello.
Hey.
Hey.
What are they? No, I'm not gonna do that stereotype. We're not doing that.
Hold on. Come on.
All right. So Matt, how are you doing today?
I'm all right. Been good. Been bored.
Yeah.
Been watching Boy Meets World on Hulu.
We have.
Yeah.
I came up here a little bit ago, and we had some Freddy's.
Yeah, good old fabulous Freddy's. You get a nice Italian beef sandwich.
I did. That was messy.
It was very messy, but it was pretty good.
It's so great. It's the best.
Yeah.
It was decent. It didn't hit the spot quite for me, but
I think it's because we're craving pizza.
we
I know
are.
I'm
We're gonna
craving
get
pizza.
ourselves some Geno's, and I'm ready for that.
Sponsored by Gino's East.
I
Not
wish.
really.
I wish. So bad. I can't wait.
He's like, no, we're not sponsored by it. No. We're not.
Get that marketing.
I can't wait till we can get some sponsors because I have some beard oil stuff that I use. I'm gonna hit them up so hard. I'm gonna be like, guys, I use your product and I talk about it on my podcast. Good old the beard struggle.
Speaking of beard thing, I was talking to my mom the other day about wanting to grow a beard, and she told me to break open a cactus and just rub some of the juice on my face. What? Old world stuff, man. I don't know. I mean, you're talking to the lady who I love, but vapor rub was like the cure for everything, man. You got as bellyache, put some vapor rub on that, man. You got a broken foot, vapor rub. Good die, vapor rub. Man. I'm not kidding. Love you, mom.
I love you, mom.
Yeah. No, I don't know, but vapor rub was
It's like Vicks.
it's yeah, exactly.
Oh, we got some balls.
I'm pretty sure.
What's that comedian? His name's Sebastian.
Sebastian
It's like,
Monk-
we got halls. I need halls.
I've been eating that shit like it's candy lately.
I love cough drops.
I've actually been using it for utilizing it.
I don't. I think they're delicious. I drink Gatorade G2, the red flavor, because it tastes like cough syrup. It tastes fantastic.
Wait. Hold up. How do you like cough syrup but hate because remember we talked about how not your father's root beer tastes like cough syrup.
Oh, I hate
It's not that it tastes like cough syrup. It has a nasty aftertaste.
Yeah.
And then it just sits. It's like thick.
Yeah, it's like syrupy. But I mean,
I like the taste of cough syrup. I don't like the texture.
okay. So just water it
Not
out.
your father's. That's It's
Is it not
good.
your father's or not your grandfather's?
It's not your father's, and it's good if you only drink like one of them, you're good. But you can never drink more than one because there's just so much sugar. They came out with not your father's mountain ale. It's the dew, the mountain dew. You get it, dude.
That's too sweet.
It was.
I don't like
It's insanely. Wow. you know what I do like though? I like the Henry Hard soda
I was actually going to bring those up.
with
To me, they're the
orange,
same thing.
orange soda.
Too sweet.
See, the orange soda ones, they taste exactly like orange soda, just slightly.
I mean,
better.
is it Keenan and Kel approved? Is that how good the orange
Oh,
is?
shit.
you know, while we're talking about King and Kel
Orange soda!
and Nickelodeon, I have these really awesome Reptar bars.
Segway.
You got the Reptar
Yeah,
bars!
that was a. You couldn't have set me up better, buddy.
We did not script that.
No,
Do you have any
But-
comments? Is there any comments yet?
nope, just people watching. We're live streaming yet again.
Give us some topics, people to talk about.
And for those watching, once again, this isn't just live. This isn't just a live show. This is also recorded. You can find us on Podbean, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher Radio. And we're on Spotify now.
Boom.
We are on
What?
Spotify now.
Bitch.
So
That's your official.
if you subscribe to the Journey into Comics Network on Spotify or any of those other platforms, you can get my podcast every Thursday.
Also, support them on Patreon.
Yeah, you can support us on Patreon. You get toss us $1, you get early access to episodes. Toss us $3, you get early access to episodes and bonus content.
The more money you give them, the better the channel gets, which means the more content you get.
More Reptar
Yep.
bars.
More Reptar Bars.
Yeah, these are like $2 a piece. So please.
Oh, what did you
Maybe
do? Like,
if
did
you-
you have a special order?
If you bug him enough, maybe he'll get you guys some Reptars if you're a Patreon supporter. Who knows? I'm not making promises. I'm
am
just
also
speculating.
Not gonna make promises. No, these are found at FYE.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't even know this was an actual thing.
these were a Black Friday purchase.
Oh!
But-
Turns your tongue green.
Just like the show.
Reptar!
And for those listening and watching, if you remember the old Nickelodeon show Rugrats, there's this fictional character within the fictional universe called Reptar. He's basically like a Godzilla spoof.
It's like a Godzilla Barney spoof.
Yeah, and so in the show they had Reptar bars. I can't remember exactly how they were used as a plot device, but they were used for like an entire episode.
Didn't like Tommy just really want a Reptar bar? So
Probably.
like I think he was in like a supermarket trying to like get a Reptar bar.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait.
Something
Angelica
like
was bragging about having a Reptar bar. And I think
Okay.
that's what started it. I think it's like Angelica came in with like a Reptar bar. It's like, oh, look what I got.
Have you
And Tommy's
heard,
like, I want it.
Have you heard like the awful theories about like?
That's fan made. No, about like Stu, like the whole still baby born, whatever.
Yeah, dude, that's dark ass shit.
Yeah, it is. It really.
I think that was fan made.
All of it's like in Angelica's head. All the kids, it's like
Yeah.
it's kind of like the Jar Jar Binks theory.
That's not a theory though. That's like fact.
You hear that, Hannah?
I'm calling you out, Hannah. Jar Jar Binks is the puppet master of the whole Star Wars situation, man. I'm telling you.
He's existed since the Old Republic. He is
I'm
rather
telling you.
Who is this, Hannah?
Hannah Carbo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she like anytime you mention Jar Jar Binks, so like you mention this theory, you troll her, she just goes, "Shut the fuck up, shut up right now."
The thing is, it's such a solid theory.
All because of poor editing choices.
Yeah, like, fucking Jar Jar Binks. All right, so let's rip into this
Yeah,
fucking
rip
Reptar
open
bar.
that.
You guys get to share, and I get a full one.
Oh, that's fair.
I need to watch my figure anyway.
So we're opening this up.
Hey, you want to like?
Hey, Miranda just pointed at you, says you better give her some.
Come in here and get some.
If you bought some, come get some.
All right, so it's broken up into little.
Who's the actual manufacturer though? Is it like Hershey's or Nestle? Or...
Nickelodeon.
It says Nickelodeon.
Really? They just have their own chocolate confectionery place. Huh?
FYE exclusive. Step 1, tear open. Step 2, chomp. 3,
Roar like Reptar.
Reptar.
Okay, that's the actual instructions.
Yeah,
Tear open, chomp, roar like
that's why I
Reptar.
set up Felipe.
So mean.
You see, this is his character on Roommate, except real life.
Oh, okay. You want to eat this like Lady in the Tramp style?
Oh.
Okay.
I just broke one off, you know.
Okay.
Just give me a little.
I already
little
see the
squirt.
green goo inside.
Yeah.
I already see the green goo inside.
Christy, you want some of this
So-
Reptar bar?
All right, I'm going in.
Okay. This is the chomping
Pour
part.
a whirl.
Cheers.
Touch your tips.
Those more than my shaft where you can see. They scuffed it up. You can't see that. Just trust me.
Dude, I don't know, but I can taste like the green dye. What's that? You know what I'm talking about?
This is my hardcore
Like that
milk
like
chocolate.
the slight
Yeah,
chemical.
really.
Like that slight chemical.
Come here.
taste.
Come here.
You can taste it.
I just called my girlfriend over here like a dog.
Okay, so who's gonna do the rolling like Reptar?
That'd be me. I'm about to. Rawr! There, that's my record. It's been so long since I've seen Rugrats. I don't even remember.
I don't even know how Reptar sounds like. It's like roar like Reptar.
I'll be honest with you, I wasn't a huge Rugrats fan.
Really?
I was more of a Danny Phantom, Fairly Odd Parents, Jimmy Neutron.
You know, I never got into Danny Phantom.
I love Danny Phantom.
By the time like Danny Phantom was the thing, I was just like over like the whole I don't know like cartoon things. Like I'm not, you know, I don't know,
I've never been over cartoons.
But you get what I'm saying. Like you get to the point where it's just like.
Well, here's the thing. I started to get over cartoons, and then all of a sudden, Avatar: The Last Airbender came out,
Okay.
and it sucked me back into cartoons.
Oh, yeah.
And then I got into adult cartoons like Futurama and South Park. Not quite there.
Typical oh wait.
They're
They're
cartoons.
Huh?
It's okay, buddy.
What?
But then I was into Dragon Ball Z, and then I watched
Yeah.
Punch Man.
Dude, One Punch Man.
One Punch Man.
I still haven't watched One Punch Man.
Watch One Punch Man. Watch One Punch Man.
Oh, dude, you know what I liked was Dexter's Laboratory. I mean, it's not Nickelodeon, but I love that.
You got the Podfather check.
I literally just read that and I was waving.
What's up, Podfather? How you doing, mate? Hey, hit me up sometime if you want me on the journey to comics and some other stuff, because I'm down. I'm down like Charlie Brown when he tries to kick a football.
Isn't that Tungsley?
Love that.
Cool. I saved it.
Oh my god!
You just threw the Dragon Ball
Keep the
across,
chocolate, you
and it hit
filthy
something.
animal.
Miranda sent me a text saying, "Whatever you don't eat, I'll finish." So I just broke off a piece and I'm just like, threw it in.
You didn't just throw it at her. You fucking hit her right in the goddamn
Okay.
eye.
Totally irrelevant question, but the other day, my brother and I.
He doesn't give a shit. He just move it on.
Alright, next topic. God damn it, I understand.
Okay, so I just popped up, but like, okay, so you guys know Stranger Things, right?
Yeah.
You guys are watching it. So my brother and I were arguing who would win, 11 versus Matilda.
Matilda.
For those who don't remember Matilda, it's like older movie, telekinesis. Because here's the theory, right? So here's our theory, right? So 11, she's
I feel like I saw this. I saw this.
she's like merciless.
conversation.
She's actually killed people. But if you notice, her using her power takes a lot away from her, like a lot. Versus Matilda, she's moving people around like nothing, like just, and it doesn't take anything over. But Matilda's more of a pacifist.
You're
though.
totally gonna spill that water. Like,
Probably. But Matilda's more of a pacifist. I don't know if she has the energy to actually like harm people.
We're not
I don't know.
characteristics aside. We're talking straight powers. Matilda's got it in the bag. She doesn't get strained. She doesn't get weakened by using.
She's not
her
fatigued,
powers.
no.
So Matilda's just gonna rock her like she rocks Danny DeVito in that movie. All right.
But you bring her in the chokey, like that closet. GG, bro. I'm just saying, like that was her biggest fear.
What's 11 got to fear?
A lot of things.
She fears a fucking demidog.
Friends don't lie.
Friends don't lie.
I love that show. Watch
Yeah,
Stranger Things.
yeah, it was a really good show. I really enjoyed it. There was a lot of people that told me they didn't like season 2 as much. I liked it just as much as the first season.
I liked it except for that one episode that felt out of place.
7?
Yeah.
Everyone hates episode
I don't
7.
hate it, but like
It's-
I just want to see where it's gonna go.
Well,
You know?
I heard rumors that it was probably going to be like a spin-off series.
Yeah.
But due to the unpopularity of it, maybe they're not going to do that anymore.
Oh, kind of like the season that follows like other kids that dealt with the whole experimentation. Okay.
Or maybe kind of like an introduction to those other kids, but like it was just so unpopular
Yeah.
because it was unnecessary.
Yeah.
Why the hell is she there? Literally, the only necessary part of that episode was when she was there for like the last 5 minutes of that episode, where she just like, I kind of screwed up. I need to go back now. And that's really the only emphasis. It's like, oh, cool, she pulled a train. dope.
Man, if you watch a few episodes of Barney, you should know what friendship means.
Or
It's so good to have you on the podcast.
Reptar. Mindy and Barney.
You know,
are
like-
Reptar.
Everybody I've seen talk about Stranger Things is like in love, obsessed with the show. I like the show, but I'm not obsessed with it like a lot of people are. Normally, when I get into a show, like I'm like, yeah. Like, I mean, look at me in Game of Thrones. Like, I fucking love Game of Thrones. But
I haven't gotten to Game of Thrones
I
yet.
haven't seen any of Game
you,
of Thrones.
you guys need to.
I know.
You guys need to.
I with Stranger Things, I really liked it, but I mean, like after I was done with it, I was just kind of like, it was good. Nothing like spectacular. The kids are good actors. The writing's fun, but again, it's just a giant TV show to add for D&D.
Yeah.
But I'm still convinced that the main villain for season 2, that's gonna come back, obviously, is Cthulhu. I don't care what anybody says, it's Cthulhu, man.
More like a Cthulhu xenomorph alien.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because look at the head, it was like all like.
It's got that elongated.
Listen, man, how do you know this elongated head might also be tentacles, bro?
And we're back to tentacle cockporn.
Yep. It's all a circle.
It's all
brother.
a circle, man. We always talk about
one
dicks
giant
on this show.
one giant conspiracy, man.
Dicks on dicks on
It's all dicks in the end.
Awkward silence.
Kyle likes your shirt, and she's wondering if you saw the new trailer. I have not.
New trailer
For Jurassic World.
Yeah, I saw it.
I guess let's talk about it.
Okay. So, I wish I would have. Okay, so I'm a huge fan of Jurassic Park. Like, I got the shirt, but I also have custom shoes that actually have like the logo on them. And the reason why is because like Jurassic Park was like what got me into like movies. Like ever since the first one, it's more of a nostalgic thing.
The first one was so insane.
Dude, it was great, and like the composing of the music.
John Williams.
Yes, of course.
Dude,
John Williams
it's
is the fucking
awesome.
man.
And, like
Star Wars.
Yes.
yeah, exactly.
Well, he's done other movies too.
Well,
besides
yeah.
Star Wars.
Did he
What's
do
like
Indiana
another?
Jones?
I think he did Indiana Jones, but I'm thinking of something else that he's like insanely popular for besides like Star Wars.
You guys talk, and I'll research.
Look it up. I haven't seen the Jurassic World. What is it? Jurassic World Forever?
Fallen
Kingdom.
Not Forever.
Just
That's like the opposite of Forever. Jurassic Fallen Kingdom.
Fallen
I guess it's ending. I haven't even seen Jurassic World,
oh, dude, it's great.
but I've never really been into Jurassic Park. I liked the first one, but I was kind of like with it. I didn't really like the book. Yes, it is a book, people.
James Patterson.
Is it James Patterson?
Yeah.
He writes fucking everything, man. He writes everything.
I'm pretty sure it is. Oh no.
Look that up too, Wayne.
No,
He wrote Jurassic Park.
So my brother and I watched it like
He
8
wrote the
times.
book for Jurassic
Oh, Michael Crichton. Christian.
Oh, why did I say James Patterson?
No, because he writes everything.
All right.
Errol Stein.
Wow, he's got a huge list of movies he's composed for.
he's got a lot of work.
Saving Private Ryan.
Oh shit.
The Patriot, AI, Artificial Intelligence, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I'm guessing all the Harry Potter movies. Catch Me If You Can, The Terminal, Lord of the Worlds.
Bunch of stuff.
Indiana Jones, of course. Adventures of Tintin. Lincoln.
That's the one with Daniel Day.
Oh, I was thinking of the one where he's like fighting vampires.
Everyone gets a vampire.
Matt,
never seen that movie.
you have a special connection to Abraham Lincoln, right?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, two.
Oh, yes, I do. Never mind. Abe Lincoln 591, brother. Yeah.
Oh shit! He did the score for Hook.
I love that.
Yeah.
movie.
Who doesn't love that movie?
I've never seen it.
You ever seen Hook? It's the one where Robert Williams plays Peter Pan, but as an adult. He has to go back.
Oh
and
yeah,
live.
I'm aware of it. I've just never seen it. Yeah, okay,
Super
okay.
good. It's got Julia Roberts too. She plays Tinkerbell.
Yeah. Oh wow, he did The Witches of Eastwick.
I have no idea what that movie.
I've never seen that movie, but however, I have seen the porn spoof, The Witches of Breastwick.
I was know something about the witches that eat dick. That was my porn.
He did E.T. Moving on. Superman. 1978. Jaws 2. I'm guessing Jaws 1. Yes, there it is.
Yep. That's the other one I was thinking of. I was like, John Williams. What else has he done besides Star Wars? Anytime anyone says John Williams, is like
Basically, any movie that has amazing quotes, more than likely.
Daddy's Gone a Hunting.
What?
I don't know. I just saw it.
Is that the sequel to Old Yeller? Saw to kill all them red dogs.
Oh Jesus!
This time, it's for real.
Who let the dogs out? I'm coming back in.
He's Dog the Bounty Hunter.
It's a doggone good time.
Alright, let's please move on.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Alright, but now I haven't seen the Jurassic World trailer. Again, I'm not a huge fan. A lot of people are. I'm more excited for Infinity War.
Dude, Infinity War.
Oh, definitely.
My brother's not here. He'd be all over this right now.
But Infinity War looks good. As far as other movies, though, they haven't really released anything. Black Panther looks good.
Black Panther looks great. I want to talk about a movie. Have you seen? It's Matt Damon downsizing. Have you guys seen the trailer for that?
Oh, good.
Yeah, I seen it.
I want to see that actually. It's
Yeah.
got Kristen Wiig too,
Awesome.
and Jason Sudeikis.
Oh yeah, I like both of them.
Yep.
So
Good old SNL
yes,
cast.
I'm down for that.
Former cast members, I should
I
say.
mean, I was sold at Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
There was speaking of Matt Damon, there was a video I saw where they took, you know, all those movies where he gets saved. He always has to get saved. Matt Damon's character always has to get saved.
Yeah, they took the overall budget.
The overall budget
of dollars to save Matt Damon.
So
Quit sending this man places.
Yeah, clearly this guy can't handle his shit.
let's shrink.
Okay.
Okay, so the idea is you shrink him. Now he's going to get lost in your pocket. But at least finding him is going to be free. You know? So I'm just saying.
To me, the downsizing movie looks kind of like a more comedic version of like the Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
Dude, that's such a good underrated movie.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
Because like it's about someone kind of doing a self-discovery thing, and Matt Damon is doing that, but just with like he's at a hospital and they bring him up like one saltine cracker, and it's like the size of his whole body.
Yeah.
The bottle of water. That's how they solve like world thirst. It looks like a fun time, but it also looks like it's gonna have like the serious tones in it, and that make you go, you know what? I'm living my life wrong. I need to.
Speaking of the bottled water thing, my mind just went to like that movie Ants.
Oh, wow.
Like the water bubble. I don't know.
The one with Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, that apparently is like a ripoff of the Bug's Life. Apparently.
No, they both came out roughly at the same time.
Ants came out shortly after Bugs Life.
Yeah, and it's not.
It's nothing. It's not the same, but at the
It's
same time,
not
it's
a
just
strictly kids movie either.
Yeah.
It's pretty violent.
it's very DreamWorks. Because
Yeah,
I think Ants
it
was DreamWorks.
It was.
And DreamWorks does a lot of more adult content. That's where Shrek comes from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They try to connect. They try to bridge the gap
Mm-hmm.
so their parents can watch too. And not
Same
feel
with
like
like
someone else.
How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, I love How to Train
How
Your
to Train Your
Dragon.
Dragon,
Those
Kung Fu
movies are
Panda,
great.
those ones. So yeah, they bridge between adults and kids pretty well. But Bugs Life, top-notch movie.
I mean, it's
movie.
Pixar.
Yeah, Pixar is a great
You
one.
can't go wrong with Pixar.
Best Pixar movie. What's the best Pixar movie?
My Wally.
Wally is
Dude,
so.
I haven't
Wally's so
seen
good.
Wally.
I love Wally. I also love Up.
Up is good.
Up was
Up
really
is so
good.
freaking sad at the beginning.
The Incredibles.
They're coming out the second one.
Yep.
Can't wait.
Finding Nemo. I would have to.
Dude,
I'll have to
okay.
put it to Finding
Finding Nemo was great. Finding Dory was alright.
Yeah, it was okay.
It was okay, but Finding Nemo was
Better than I expected.
It was way better than I expected. I'll give it that. But Finding Nemo was better.
Finding Snow was pretty good.
Honestly, yeah,
I still like Wally though. It's probably my favorite.
Dude,
one.
Wally's great.
If I had to pick a best one, I'll have to go all the way back to the first, and that was Toy Story.
Toy Story. See, personally, what makes
Toy
Wally
Story's
good is for me is like the protagonist is Wally, but the fact that they use
Yeah.
it's in the title.
What
But
makes Wally good is
well, okay,
their characters.
the way that they were able to make him show emotion without the use of words,
Usage of body.
It was a very
Yeah.
smart movie. Yeah.
So I thought that was great.
You know what's a
Yeah.
smart movie? Inside Out.
Inside Out.
Oh yeah, that's the one with the feelings.
So,
That's that movie.
the
that
characters
has
in
the
your head,
feelings.
you know.
Yes, characters were about the 5 main emotions in your head, even though there's a lot more. But they touch on a lot of actual scientific stuff, like
That's really cool.
like REM sleep,
Yeah.
long-term memory. I don't know. It's a fun movie. Super awesome. Relatable.
Who did voices for that?
Danny DeVito was the angry guy.
Amy
Amy
Poehler?
Poehler.
Yes.
She played Joy. Which
She
Amy
would.
Poehler, if you don't know her, she plays Leslie from Parks and Rec. She's also a former SNL cast member.
Mm-hmm.
She's also the mom in Mean Girls.
Yes, she is. She's Rachel McAdams' mom.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's in a lot of things.
I'm not like a regular mom. I'm
Every
a
now
cool
and then,
mom.
I'll pull up a movie that I haven't watched in a while, and I'll see her, and I'm like, Leslie, no. Leslie, no.
I love Parks and Rec. Parks and Rec is one of my favorite shows because Ron Swanson. Everybody wants to be Ron Swanson.
Everybody does.
If you don't want to be a Ron
I love
Swanson,
Ron
clearly,
Swanson. He's my hero. I have both of his books.
you just want to kill
I have
yourself.
both of his confidence books. They're so
I don't know. Cool Ron is cool.
What's your spirit animal? But he'd be Snow Owl.
Dude, for them to bring in, what's his name?
Adam Scott?
No, the guy that was the other Ron.
I don't know his name, but
Oh
he's in
my
so
God.
many.
He's in the ranch.
Yeah.
He's classic.
What is,
guy.
I'm going to look him up right now.
I'm gonna be pissed off as soon as I hear his name because he's an
You're talking about the
iconic.
guy who plays Cool Ron, right?
Yeah,
The hippie Ron.
He's an iconic actor and
He's also in that really bad version with Nicolas Cage of...
Ghost Rider.
Yes.
Oh, I totally forgot Ghost Rider was a thing. I totally forgot. Like, I'm a huge superhero movie guy, and I
Sam
totally forgot that.
Oh yeah, Sam Elliott, dude. He's
What else?
and that was such a weird role for him because you think as soon as he walked on screen for that episode of
He's known for Roadhouse.
oh yeah.
It just makes me think of that episode of Family Guy where Peter just keeps kicking him and going, Roadhouse.
But no, so there's that episode of Parks and Recreation. Sam Elliott, of course, walks in, and he walks in the same room as Ron Swanson, and you're just like, oh yes, because you know exactly who that fucking guy is, and you know everything he's been in, and you're just like, shit, yes, this show is about to get amazing.
It's a lot like that drill sergeant.
Arlie Ermy?
Yeah. You know, he's in Saving Silverman.
Yeah.
He's the best character in that movie. He's like, when she's like breaking out, he's like, get down there and cut her damn head off.
Wow, Saving Silverman, that's a movie.
But what else is he? He's known for what? Full Metal Jacket. Right?
Yeah, Full Metal Jacket.
And like he did a lot of ad lib,
Mhm.
like in those scenes where he like is yelling at all these guys. Oh my god, it scared me.
Oh man.
But yeah, Sam Elliott, Cool Ron.
This car
want me
cleans
to-
the air.
want me to drive it home and actually clean the air as I drive. Oh, get out here, thank you.
You're doing a Snapchat. Alright, so.
Let's go to Scott.
It just sent me one too.
That's.
Going back to Matt Damon's new movie.
Are you still eating that Reptar?
Yes, don't judge me.
I'm like, what is in his mouth?
It turns my mouth green, okay?
It does. You got like shit on your lips.
No, it's Reptar stuff.
Reptar
Man, you
stuff.
can't just say that just because he's Mexican.
Yeah.
God damn!
Shit on your lips, walk.
I did not say that.
You're racist! Anyway, would you shrink yourself? Would you shrink yourself?
I don't know.
Alright,
That's a good fucking
For,
question.
for living the high life, because that's essentially what's going on.
If
in
we're
this movie.
doing by downsizing, like
Based on
standards,
yeah, so
Fuck yeah,
there's
I'm
already
shrinking
like a
Yeah.
civilization established for small people.
yeah,
So would you?
hell yeah. Hey, Grant, your food chain changes. Like all of a sudden, you don't gotta really worry about tigers.
Yeah.
You gotta worry about ants.
Man's best friend ain't man's best friend no more.
Pretty much, man. Man's best friend is gonna be even know a
Calm
bug.
down, Cujo.
What's a small bug like that would be smaller than you?
A small bug that we small. I mean, okay. I'm trying to remember the
Smaller
trip.
than
How
you at that
small were
size.
they again? They were about the size of a saltine cracker, right?
No, smaller.
How small were they?
No, they were bigger than that, weren't they? I don't know.
I don't. Wait, they were getting water out of a water bottle, and so the water bottle holds like yay big. So I imagine like
They're gonna be
the size of a Skittle, right? Or like a.
Let's say probably about that big.
Okay. So like.
That's about 2 inches.
About 2 inches.
Okay.
Does the size look familiar?
Because the guy.
Bazinga!
No, because that nurse walks in. He's got he's got a saltine cracker in his carrot, and it's like he's got a 2-handed.
Right.
I've never heard that in my life. But it goes from like his neck to like his like thigh.
Okay. So about 1.5 inches, 2 inches, right?
Don't worry about that.
Okay, now would you shrink yourself that size? If there was already a civilization established for that.
Honestly, it would depend on how many of my friends had already done it. Is that I'm a follower? No, no, because I wouldn't want to be alone. You know?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I mean,
for sure.
what's all that luxury life without the people to share it with? You know.
That's what Matt Dean is going to
So like when you're like looking for dates, is it gonna be called Tiny Tinder or Tiny Tinder?
Well, just think, all of a sudden the average male member size is gonna be much better for us guys that stay the same size. What's the average size? Oh, it's about 1.5 inches. Well, baby, I'm above average.
Oh man. Now, could you? Oh, how would cars work? Would they actually like transportation? Like, would you have to rely on big people, or is it like?
Well, you saw like they're on the bus, and like there's a little section of the bus. That
Oh, so you're actually still taking advantage of the real world civilization. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because I mean, the world doesn't shrink with you. In fact, actually, everything's going to seem much.
Right.
farther
I'm just
away.
saying, you know,
that's
there's a difference between walking a block to the train station and then walking half of your lifetime to it. You know.
Us living in Chicago, we shrink ourselves. We're just like, oh shit, I gotta get to work. It's a 3-day walk. It's 2 blocks away. Yeah, like I said, it's 3 days, man. What do you want from me? I run a 2-minute mile. I'm doing my best, coach, okay?
Oh, man.
That'd be crazy.
No, but you brought up a good point. It actually just depends who's shrunk, who's already shrunk.
Wouldn't it be crazy if like all those people that got shrunk and had like Ant-Man strength? I'm sorry, that was bad.
That'd be awesome.
My apologies.
It would be really cool.
Ant-Man is owned by Marvel Studios. And Disney Productions. Marvel Productions and Disney Studios.
Hit me up, Disney. I want that sponsorship.
No shit, right? Can I be in your next Star Wars game, even if it is done by EA?
Look, I speaking of being in movies, I just want to be an extra. I don't care if I'm in the background tying my shoe. It'd be great.
You would be great.
Reminds me of like Joey Fatone off Friends. It's just like, look at me!
Yeah. I get to play Al Pacino's butt. His butt double.
Speaking of, here in Chicago, there's actually a bunch of extras, like auditions and stuff.
Yeah.
Like the other day, I have a friend of mine. Her boyfriend works on set for Chicago Fire.
Yeah.
And has helped with Shameless.
Oh, nice.
And she sent me an invite to do an audition for Chicago Fire. And it's funny because I actually looked for specific characters, and one of them was a young Hispanic, preferably with the car. I'm Hispanic, I'm young, and I have a car, right? So I'm like, dude, I'm totally down for this audition. I'll do it, right? It was the audition was
diamond in the rough,
dude. The audition
Hispanic with a car.
and no child support, buddy. Anyways.
Oh my god.
So 25, no kids.
This is a podcastrophe.
My God, I ain't gonna have quinceañera until I'm 80.
It's like, all it is just hearts popping
Yeah, I wonder who's doing that.
just like,
I've been seeing them flying across
talking
the
about Hispanics with a car, no kids, and it's just like, heart. Dude, you should go on Tinder now, bro. And ladies, how you doing?
I'm gonna open up my own taco shop at the other side of the wall. Come and get it.
Yeah, come get our brutal burrito.
Brutal Burrito is a future episode that we're not allowed to speak of yet.
I'm interested.
You're one of the extras.
There's a reason why it's
I'm
called.
just not sure.
There's a reason why it's called Brutal
I'm okay
Burrito.
with that.
Yeah.
But we'll
Am I just gonna be in the background?
No, I mean, you'll have lines. When we say extra, pretty much the only people we include is me and Felipe. Everybody else is extra.
That's fair.
Nobody else is ever in them. Judge us, okay? We get a regular cast, and you're no longer a special guest.
That's
you're
fair.
just a guest.
Yeah. Yes, there you go. Oh man, but what was I saying? Oh yeah. So this audition, the day of the audition was like the first day I started my new job. And the auditions, when you get called out for auditions, they're there all day. I mean, you get paid regardless if they use you or not, which is great. But that was my first day of my new job too, so I was just like, I got to skip out. It sucked.
I'm gonna be famous. I'm gonna skip today.
I'm gonna take you with me, brother.
If I tried to do like an audition for like let's say a show like Shameless, I'm gonna turn into like Ian Gallagher's gay lover. Like that's me just because of my red beard.
You'll be like the leather daddy or something?
I don't know. I'm fat and I'm kind of hairy, so I'm assuming I'm a bear of some sort.
I don't know the.
What are the qualifications?
I don't know the terms. Like there's bear, there's otter.
What?
I don't know.
You know more than me.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna be a leather daddy.
Leather daddy is one. Twink is that one? I don't know.
Do you know about otters?
What isn't it an otter
They're
like a
the
younger bear?
cutest freaking animal at the zoo. That's
Yeah,
what I
they
know
are.
about
Well,
otters.
And they also play with rocks. Nobody knows
They
why.
have a darker side.
No, I know.
The way they eat lettuce.
That's a cute video. I like
They're
otters.
adorable, man. Otters are.
Don't
freaking-
ruin my innocence.
Otters are rapists.
God damn!
What? So dolphins.
Oh yeah, dolphins. Yeah,
And
they're overly
ducks
sexual.
actually practice necrophilia, apparently.
So do otters.
I
Oh,
thought you were going to say, so do I.
So do I.
It's like,
well,
I invited you to my home.
please get the hell out.
anyways, on a lighter note, these Reptar Bars are alright.
Yeah, it's okay.
No,
Nothing really
I-
special.
I'm pretty sure, like, if I went to like a Shameless audition, they're just like, red hair. You're with Ian. And I'd be like, I tried to get Fiona.
I guess I'll do this for $200,000.
We'll pay you $10. I guess. I'm broke. I need the money.
Like the title suggests, shameless.
Good show.
Yeah,
No.
I love Shameless.
If you could play a small role in any movie, what would it be?
Like, what movie?
Yeah, what movie? And what would the role be? But it has to be small though. You're not a main character. Just like a extra with some lines.
I want to be in a movie with Tom Hanks where I'm like, he's like doing something and I just walk up to him and be like, here's your drink, sir. And I walk away. Just because it's Tom Hanks. Or Tom Hardy. Except Tom Hardy looks at me and goes, thanks. Or however he talks. I don't know how he talks. It's
Yeah.
sexy and dreamy though. I love it. And Miranda knows. She's just like, yeah. Tom Hardy, good looking fella. Even sexier voice.
Oh yeah.
I'd play a zombie. It's just
You basic. I can't say white.
no.
I don't even know what.
No, I think I'd play a zombie, but I'd have like an axe in my hand or something. Just throw the little horns or
There
something.
should be a zombie coming from the quinceañera. You have a sombrero.
My God, speaking of which, okay, look, I told this to Matt, for next year's Halloween, I am thinking of going as Desperado, actually getting my guitar case and filling it up with Nerf guns. I think it'd be great. That or Bubble Boy.
That's quite.
Quite the difference. You got one over here and you got the other one over there.
But, I mean, Jake Gyllenhaal, though, so I'm just saying.
I think I'm going to go as a fat John Cena for next Halloween. Or a fat Brock Lesnar.
Yeah,
You can kind of see me because I'm slightly obese.
It's like you see the stretch marks.
If you go as John Cena, no one's gonna see you. So
That's true. Built-in camera. Self-driving cars are a thing of the future, and the future's now. I love John Cena. He's awesome. He's the best.
Oh, man.
Part-time.
Okay, going back to the original question, what would you do?
that's hard. That's so hard.
A small role in Deadpool. Why not? Just get shot by him.
You could be the guy in the brown.
Dude, I'd play a role. No, you know what?
If I could play Bob, I'd be like totally Bob.
I'd play a role.
Totally play Heiser Bob.
I'd play a role in The Room. If they make a remake of The Room, I'd do it.
I want to roll in Bob's Burgers.
Oh,
Yeah.
like a voice actor? What would your voice be?
Kind of tense.
say these pretzels are making me thirsty. And
These pretzels are making me thirsty. Something like that?
Okay, if we can go into cartoons, Metalocalypse all the way.
Picture you and like Nathan Explosion talking. Yo, what's up?
Yeah, nothing much, man. It's pretty brutal, though.
And Murderface comes in. God, get in here! Oh shit! Got pickles in the bag. Oh god, you bunch of douchebags!
That right there is a grandpa's guitar. That's my favorite episode.
Oh yes.
Troll.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
I love when Squizgar just like gets into his like deep seductive voice. Oh yes. You like that. Like the tongue in it, yes.
I love
That,
Toki.
I totally fucked that voice.
Where Toki's like trying to play the guitar. He's like, Squeeze does it! It's so fast!
Yes, me from my piano lessons.
That'd be fun. That'd be a fun role. Right
What's
there.
Mr. Pickles?
Mr. Pickles,
Have you
yeah.
watched that one? Some of the people that did Metalocalypse. It's
It's
about
a-
like a Satan worshipping dog.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Interesting.
okay. So the whole atmosphere of the cartoon is like kind of like a 50s, like doo-doo-doo-doo, with like the little flute playing in the background, kind of like the Innocents.
Mm-hmm.
And it plays this all-American family, and this is like this kid who's like handicapped. He has like these leg braces because he can't walk. And so there's this dog who's like either like demon possessed or something.
Yeah.
And like the dog is genuinely nice to like his owner, like his family, but he's
Except
just
the
like
grandpa.
except for the grandpa, because the grandpa knows of the dog. Like he's suspicious of the dog.
God damn it, I saw
So
the
like the
dog
dog's kind of
worshiping
threatened
the
by
dog.
it. Yeah. And so but nobody obviously is grandpa. Oh grandpa, you're so silly, you're off your meds kind of situation, you know. But throughout the whole show, this dog's just like killing people and shredding people and it's just like it's just crazy. Yeah. And his name is Mr. Pickles. That was great. It's cute. It's adorable, right?
You're the kid. Mr. Pickles! He like leaves his little like Satan worship lair and comes and like gets petted and eats his dog food like normal. Like what the hell is going on?
Yeah, it's quite a ride. So, oh man,
South Park would be fun to be like an extra. You can win a chance to be on.
Oh yeah.
I saw a contest where they'll draw you in and then you get to actually do a voice for your character. And I mean it's not a big role, but it's like an extra, and I'm like that'd be pretty fun.
like a one-liner kind of thing.
I think you're probably just gonna be screaming or talking in the background, like when the crowd talks.
Okay.
Like you'll hear, like when the crowd just goes babble, 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 babble.
Oh,
That kind of stuff.
that'd be cool.
You could play Cleveland Brown.
My name is Cleveland Brown.
I'm not good with animated voices. I don't
All you
know.
have to do is talk.
Hi. I can do like that Schmeagle voice. My attempt in Schmeagle, whatever, for that radio show from back in high school. I do.
Do the voice.
No, it's bad. It's not good.
None of our voices have been good.
This would be like cartoon voice. I know it's more like a Stitch thing.
Yeah, I was about to say, it sounds more like Stitch.
Yeah, that's
Shut
more.
your face! I hate you! I'll kill your family! Ah!
I don't know.
Don't threaten my wife.
I'm sorry, I love you.
Don't make me go straight gangsta. I would love to do voice work. Like I would be. I'd have so much fun with it. I mean, I talk into a mic all the time, so
I don't, but I like it.
It'd be fun.
I normally don't like the sound of my voice, though.
Mm-hmm.
I always sound like.
Why do people say that? Like,
I think it's just because we're not used to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what my brother says. The people when they sing and record, they're off. It's off-putting because they're not used to hearing themselves. So it's something you get used to,
Yeah.
and the more confidence you build, you actually do sound better with it behind it.
But like, I'll listen to like some of my YouTube videos, and I'm just like,
oh, try going back to high school and listening to your shit there.
Right?
For when I started this podcast, like one of the things I went back to was like one of my first podcasts from YouTube back in high school, like sophomore, junior year, and I'm like, oh man, and just not even listening to my voice, but just hearing the bullshit I was spouting.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god,
It's
what?
like cringy.
Good old high schoolers.
Oh man, I think we all have.
I did this a lot too. Sorry. And like in between like silences, I like in between words. Yep. I was like, Jesus fuck, what are you doing?
It's kind of like what when like people say,
Yeah.
I still do that.
Yeah, I say
I still
a lot.
do that,
I don't
yeah.
care.
Shit, I'll watch some of my videos. I would do now. You know how many like takes it takes me to record a video for me just to get like used to not having so many uhs in it.
Yeah.
And after a while, I just get fed up with editing it, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm done. They'll deal with the uhs.
I remember in speech class where I actually had to do like a whole 2 minutes talking without pausing or saying an It's actually a lot harder than it looks.
Oh no, I
It's
remember
not
way
that.
harder.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Kristen,
What?
I need my phone charger.
I think my phone might die too.
I'm at 5%.
I'm at.
Oh, I'm good.
67%
I'm good.
below.
53. I'm good.
Well, you don't have to have the live feed up.
I want to see the comments.
They're over there, pal.
They're right here though, and now they're not gonna be. Plug it in. Plug it in for me.
Plug it in. Plug it in.
Thanks,
Thanks, Kristen.
bae.
Hi, Kristen.
She's the bae.
She's cool.
She's the wife.
She's alright.
Yeah, that's wifey material.
Kristen? Yeah. Obviously, she's a wife.
That's true.
You want to know wifey material right there.
I wouldn't know.
Pointing at my girlfriend. She's wife material.
You wifey material, girl.
She's amazing.
Hi, amazing.
Oh yeah, Felipe, meet my girlfriend.
No, I met her at the
Oh.
wedding.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Speaking of the wedding, those grandmas loved me.
They really did. I don't know what you did with them afterwards, but
I'm
we'll
just-
leave it there.
I'm charming.
You're convinced that like every girl that like talks to you like loves you.
Yeah.
You thought that her sister was hitting on you. Like,
Dude,
girl,
no, it was-
I ain't gonna be no homewrecker.
Anyways, this is live feed, so we're not speaking over this, but
Because you know you're full of shit.
probably.
Oh
Dude, no. I remember that one time. It was funny when I took out your mother-in-law to dance, and I was doing like that one knee thing, and I looked over, and Kristen's dad just gave me like the dirtiest look ever, and I was just like, I'm gonna walk away.
That was funny.
That was so funny. I couldn't help myself. Oh.
I had a fun time at my wedding.
I would hope.
It was pretty.
Right.
It's pretty funny when I found out my dad wanted to beat up Ryan Cornwall.
Yeah, he did. I was the one sitting with Ryan, just hearing all the shit he was saying, and then as soon as I heard, like, yeah, David Wilcox is pissed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, he heard.
Yeah, no, my dad was like, tell Ryan to shut his goddamn mouth line. Shut it up for him. And I'm just like, what the hell's going on?
He was talking about your mom.
My mom's like, he kept giving me this creepy eye. He's weird.
Oh.
Oh, Ryan.
Ryan.
Oh, Ryan.
This is a weird situation.
It's funny.
It's classic Ryan.
It's funny.
It's classic Cornwall.
Yeah, so my mom kept saying, like, kept looking at her, like, singing to her, going like.
What was he singing to her?
I don't know.
I don't know about this part.
I just remember when they did like Stacy's mom.
Him
and Ethan kept like looking at me, going, "Maxwell, there's got it going on," and I was just like, "Cool."
This makes me dread getting married.
Oh shit, that's right. Claims mom's hot. I actually was never one of your friends that was always like, "Dude, your mom."
No, actually there weren't too many. It was mostly like Ethan and Zach and Andy.
And everybody else.
Yeah. I get a lot of it at work too, but
His mom is a very beautiful woman.
my mom is a very beautiful woman.
She's a very nice lady too.
No matter, but I'm sure she's great.
My mom is incredible. I love her. I love her.
She's one dynamite gal. You know what? You alright. I can't remember your mom's name. It's been so long. It starts with a B. I know that.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
It's not till the beat now.
Stephanie.
Yep, there you go.
That's not a B. She didn't say shit. Look at me.
Oh man.
She's watching Boy Meets World.
Still?
Yeah, it's a fantastic show.
I've never seen Boy Meets World.
Wow, me either.
It's on
today.
Hulu.
I was watching it earlier.
All
I was
7
enjoying it
seasons.
until I fell asleep.
Yeah,
I've never seen.
because we were waiting on you for 18 years.
How long was I asleep? Do you know?
Like 5 minutes, 10
Okay.
minutes.
Oh, you fell asleep.
Yeah,
Okay.
I fell asleep. I fell asleep with my girlfriend, and Matt comes over and just slaps me on the face.
I brushed him gently. I was like, wake it up.
Hey, hey, what that mouth
It
dude?
was quite the forceful brush.
I'm a strong man. I'm a big, powerful dude, alright?
Yes.
Small hands.
With baby hands. Which means that all the pressure is more compact into a small size, which means it feels like it hits harder.
Mm-hmm.
Science.
It's more dense. Yeah. Dense.
Science, bitch!
Gatorade.
Okay.
Sponsored.
I feel like we're just rambling on. We need some
We
topics.
do that. We
need some more
Okay.
topics.
Topic away.
I don't know any topics.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Most embarrassing moment. Yeah.
Oh shit. The Blaining.
The what?
The Blaining.
What's that?
Something I haven't talked about on my podcast yet.
Well, we can't. You can't answer the question without really answering the question. You can't half answer it.
Listen, you don't half-ass two things, son.
You
You
whole ass
full
one.
ass one.
You whole ass one there.
Oh, is it whole ass?
Yeah.
Full whole, same shit.
So the
Full
Blaining.
house.
I actually have told this on the network before. It was a Journey into Comics. Back before I had my podcast, I had a segment on Journey into Comics where I would come in and talk about whatever I wanted. And my topic for that particular episode was drunk stories. Like, and like drunk, whatever. Like,
Kind of like drunk history on Comedy Central.
no. Drunk history is like, explain. Dude, I want to do something like that. But no, I was like, tell a really awesome drunk story you have. And I really only have one, and that's what is referred to as the Blaining.
I have a fun drunk story. But we'll listen to yours first.
I'm going to tell it regardless, but
It's
I want to
that
hear yours first, and then we'll go to mine, because mine
this
is...
can take a minute.
Mine will take just as long.
Okay.
Mine won't take long.
We played quarters, he drank Malibu, he got white girl wasted.
I'm not allowed to drink Malibu.
Nope.
It's just a rule.
I'm not drunk, guys. Felipe, you said that for 25 minutes, we understand. But I'm not drunk. Just go to bed.
Okay, so the Blaining.
Got a couple.
Backstory. So I was on night shift. My friend Alan, he was about to have a kid. And every week we would just come over and hang out, play Monster Hunter, get drunk after work every Tuesday. And so he was about to have a kid. So he's like, "Hey, this is all gonna have to stop pretty soon. Like, I'm not gonna be able to do this all the time. So let's have like one last hurrah." So we get off work. It's a Saturday night. Get off work. I think 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh shit,
sometime
you
around
guys
there.
got off at like 8 hours.
Yeah.
Oh.
It wasn't bad. So we go to the liquor store, and the plan was so we were gonna play Edward 40 Hands.
I've never played that. I've never even heard of that.
What's that?
Oh
I've seen- No, I don't know what that
So-
is.
I'm starting to play on Edward
What?
Scissorhands.
Hilarious, as my girlfriend has wanted to hear this for so long, she's not even paying attention. So Edward 40 Hands is you take two. Each person participating takes 2 40-ounce malt liquors, beers, whatever, and they get duct taped to their hands. And you have to drink both of them before you can get your hands free. The trick is you gotta drink it before you gotta piss, and you gotta drink it before they get warm, or else they suck. I mean, they suck regardless. But yeah. So the plan was to do that, get some Mad Mushroom Pizza, play Guitar Hero, have fun, whatever.
Who doesn't love
Just
guitar?
get
Hero?
fucking wasted.
Who doesn't love mushroom pizza? Mad mushroom pizza.
I don't like
I don't like
mushroom
mushroom pizza.
pizza. But no, okay, so
Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I got my 240s. I got a 6-pack of Alpha King from 3 Floyds. Like, I was ready to go.
3 Floyds.
I was ready to go, and so we began the Edward 40 Hands, and I ended up losing. By losing, I mean I finished last, and what happened was I sat down at some point, and then when I stood back up, all the blood circulated through my body. That's when all the alcohol hit me, and I was like, whoa. And so I'm just sitting there drunk off my ass for like an hour, and finally I finished it, and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna throw up, and I ended up somewhat projectile vomiting across the room, like spread. Like you know, like a garden hose spread. Because I knew it was happening, so I was getting up.
Picture is like Scary Movie 2 where they're just like,
Think of how this would the way it would happen. So because that happened because I was standing up and turning really quickly to run to the bathroom because I knew it was coming. Didn't make it obviously so I ran in there, finished doing my thing, throwing up and shit. And I come back out. My buddy Alan's like, "Hey, dude, don't worry about the mess. We got it. Here's some clothes you can change into. So I got a little bit on me. I got a little mess on me. So I changed into those clothes. I go sit down. They give me a glass of water. I'm fucked up. And
I'm fucking dying, man.
I was fucked. And so I sit down, I'm drinking water, and I'm like, it's not sitting right. It's not sitting right. So I'm like, yep, I know I have to throw up again. So I get up, go to the bathroom, of course, I throw up. And while I'm like sitting there on my knees, praising the porcelain god, you know, and I'm like, I gotta shit. So I get up, I wipe my mouth up, I get up, pull my pants down, you know, I do my business, I take my shit. Hey, Facebook Live, Mom, Dad, making you proud right now. I take my shit.
Oh man.
And of course, like, I'm just, like I said, I'm fucked. I'm fucking gone. And I'm just sitting there for like a good 20 minutes, just sitting there. Just drunk. Sitting there on the toilet.
That's feeling pathetic.
And I'm like, ugh. Finally, I'm like, oh man, I think I have to throw up again. So, I wipe my ass, pull up my pants. Those are gym shorts and underwear at this point.
Yep.
And I pull up my pants, I turn around, and start throwing up. But nothing's coming out.
Oh,
This
like
end.
dry heaving kind of thing?
Nothing's coming out this end.
Oh!
Nothing's coming out of my face. It was literally dry. However, what I thought was gonna be a fart was a lot of shit.
Don't you hate that?
Oh man! And you know what sucked was I couldn't stop dry heaving. So I'm stuck there dry heaving, and like every time I heave, I am clenching my
Every
ass.
time your abs just contract,
Yeah.
fucking more shit.
I swear, I am clenching my asshole tighter than I have ever clenched it in my goddamn life. And nothing is stopping the shit from coming out. And so I can literally feel it like coming out of my underwear and going down onto the floor.
Oh, yeah. So bad.
It is the worst. It is the absolute worst. And this just keeps happening.
You're not turning around.
That's a good question. I'd rather get puke on the floor than poop.
I'm drunk.
I'm dry heaving, nothing's coming out, but I'm shit.
I'm
gonna just keep on putting my face in the toilet.
Oh, she's listening now. As soon as I mentioned shitting all over the floor, it's, yeah.
Well, her face, but as soon as she said shitting on the floor, she looked at me and goes, what the fuck?
So I finally stopped dry heaving, and I'm like, oh my god. I look down, and it's just a mess. I was like, all right, time to deal with this.
Oh no.
I wouldn't call it the Blaining, I call it the brownie.
Oh god. No, so I start taking toilet
This is
paper.
the happening. This is the scary version of the happening.
It's the Blaining. Yes. I said that earlier, but
We
you weren't
pointed
listening.
out that you wanted to hear this for so long and you weren't paying attention.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you start paying attention, he's talking about shitting on the floor.
So I take the toilet paper and I literally start shoveling out shit from my underwear, and throwing it in the toilet, and like it was bad. So like I'm doing this. Finally, my underwear is like
Fuck.
there's still like shit smeared all over it, but there's not a pile of it in there. So I start working on the floor. I start wiping it up off the floor. I use like 2 or 3 rolls of toilet paper.
It's so bad. This is so bad.
And at one point, somebody actually tried to come in to check on me, and like they opened the door, and I was like, "No!" I shoved it shut, and they're like, "Whoa, what the fuck happened in there?" Like all they could do was smell. They didn't see anything. They just smelled it. I was in there for a total of 2 hours. I'm just gonna say that.
Get out, save yourself.
And
Now, David, help me.
so
Bring him back.
I'm in there for 2 hours, and at one point while cleaning, like the floor, just trying to like wipe up shit off the floor. I pass out for like 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes.
Face first and shit. Please say yes.
No. It was all cleaned up by that point, but I remember at one point I literally said to myself, "What the fuck? What the fuck? What the actual fuck?" Because I'm just, how could this happen to me? I was so scared and like fearing, like you can't help but feel scared in that moment.
No,
it's so embarrassing.
No. That's fucking awful.
That's pretty
Yeah.
bad.
You might have me beat. I
think
got a couple.
I think you have all of us beat.
Well, finally, I come out, and everyone's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" And I'm like, "Alan, where are my clothes?" He's like, "They're in the hallway. Why do you?" I started going. He's like, "Dude, they got puke." I was like, "It's better than this." So I throw on my old clothes, and I basically tell them what happened. I was like, "Dude, I just shit myself like all over your floor." I cleaned it up the best I could, and Nate and Nick Torres, they were both like, "Dude, that's fucking disgusting." They were like making fun of me and shit like that, and Alan's like, "Dude, bro, I'm impressed." You know, the only other person that's gotten so drunk that I know that's gotten so drunk that they shit themselves is me. And I'm like, "That's cool, Alan, thanks." But like, I'm super.
This isn't something I want to be
I'm not proud of this.
And so like, I put on my clothes from the night and I just go pass out on the couch. And so this is 5 a.m. It's 5 a.m. at this point. I pass out until about 7. Wake up, everybody's still up, hanging out. They're starting to clean up though. I get up. I was like, "Oh shit, this was when I lived in Delphi with my dad."
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, and I had to get to Monticello around 1 o'clock that day for my great grandma's birthday.
Oh.
Like her 90th birthday or something.
Oh.
And I was like, "Oh shit, I need to go home. I need to get some sleep." I am still drunk off my ass at this point because all that alcohol. And so I get up and they're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm going home." They're like, "No, you need to stay here." I'm like, "No, I need to get home, and I need to get out of these clothes. I need to go home." Luckily, he's like on the Ashley Oaks, so pretty close to the outside of Lafayette.
Yeah.
And nothing like that roads back to my dad's house.
Absolutely.
I should not have driven home. I should not have driven
This sounds
home.
like me every time I've driven home from a party.
Yeah. I got home safe and sound though. I woke up at 1.
We're super happy about that.
Yeah.
Right.
I woke up at 1. I washed my sheets because all the shit that was on my ass had dried up and crusted and fallen off my ass and into my sheets. That was awesome. I had to wash my sheets.
You got shitty sheets.
So yeah, that is the Blaining for Podcastrophe. I shit myself.
Do you want to tell yours about the?
Well, I was just saying embarrassing stories in general. It doesn't have to involve alcohol. So.
All right, Blaine. Do you want the gummy bear one, or gummy worm, or do you want Andrew's Pond,
Oh man, those are.
or both? I can tell both.
Let's hear both.
Which one you
We're
want
only
first?
an hour in. We're good.
Which one you want first?
Gummy worm, because Andrew's Pond's got to be fucking gold.
All right, so gummy bear,
Gummy
Gummy
worms.
worm.
Yeah.
Gummy snacks.
Are always numerous in your house, in your home.
They're fantastic. But so we're going to a friend's 21st birthday party. This was when me and him lived with Skylar.
Okay.
So we're going to a friend's 21st birthday party. And I get wasted before we get there. And we go to DT Kirby's first. I'm like, I need a grilled cheese sandwich.
I decided to DP.
Yeah. I need a grilled cheese sandwich stat. My goal is to get this girl so drunk on her 21st that she couldn't stand up straight. I succeeded.
Do I know this girl?
Deandra.
Cornell?
Yep.
I don't know her. I know her. I've never met her.
Yeah, no. But yeah, that was her. And then, so that they take her away, she gets back safe. We leave. Nothing really exciting about that. Fun part is we get back to the apartment.
No, we stopped at a gas station that same night.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't remember.
Well, he was so drunk, but he kept saying, "I want gummy worms," and I'm like, "We're going home, Matt." And I'm like, he's like, "No, I want gummy worms."
I get very belligerent. Okay, I want what I want, and I want it now.
So I'm just like, all right, we'll get you some gummy worms. So we go to the sit-go on the way there, and I get them gummy worms. You know, the two for $3 ones.
Not those trolley bright crawlers.
No,
Like,
the
we're
cheap,
talking
the
about
Sadler's candies.
Yeah, they're talking about that cheap gas station brand one.
Where you get 2 for like $3. But what's up?
What?
Oh,
I'll fix it real quick.
Continue the story.
Continue the story.
Alright, so anyways, so he's like, I want gummies. I'm like, dude, we're going home. You're drunk. He's like, no, I want candy. He's being very stern about it. And so I stopped by the gas station, and I'm like exhausted, right? I'm exhausted. I'm ready to go home and sleep. And even the gas clerk was like, long night. I'm like, DD, and she's like, poor child. It's like, I know, right? So even the gas station clerk knew my PIN. So here I am. I got the gummy worms, and I go back into the car. And me and Matt go home, and then for some reason Matt's like, he turns on TV, he starts playing video games, and I'm like, Matt, I'm going to play. And he's like, there's like all drunk. He's like eating his gummy worms. I'm like, okay. So the next morning, I come back down, and I kid you not, there's a trail of gummy worms leading up to Matt, and I look up, and there's a gummy worm stuck in the door. There's a hole in the door with gummy worms stuck in it.
What the fuck?
And he's right there with his butt sticking up in the air, passed out. And I'm like, Matt! And he looks at me like, huh? And he had gummy worms stuck in his beard. Those gummy worms everywhere. And how do you get gummy worms in the door with this hole?
Alright, check this. So this door had already been there.
The door was already there.
The hole had already been there. And the reason why it was there is because I got so mad playing the game, I put my head through it.
Wow.
I grabbed the door and I was like,
That's
and I
impressive.
headbutted, and there's a giant dent and hole where my forehead just slammed into this door. So yeah. And then I guess while I was drunk eating these worms, I was like, I'm gonna stick the worms in the hole.
It's a mystery. I don't know what went down, but some gummy worms.
I don't remember. The last thing I remember is him going upstairs.
And then we got Andrew's Pond.
Now Andrew's Pond. This one Felipe wasn't there. Alright, so I go over to Andrew's house. And we're going to start drinking about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And he's like, let's go to the pond. I'm like, cool, following you. So we drive over there, his pond. And we got a bunch of people coming out too. We have Aaron Beck, the Beck brothers. Ryan, Andrew, Chris, our whole group. We're out there drinking every kind of booze imaginable, and I brought my beer pong table. Well, one of the back boys, I can't ever remember his name, but he brought over some other stuff that we'll just not say right now because I don't know who's watching.
Yeah.
And
Herbs.
we're
Devil's lettuce.
we're playing beer pong.
Jazz cabbage.
Except instead of every time like someone makes a shot, they have to take a drink. It's got to take a hit.
Mm-hmm.
However, the end of the game is what's fun. So if you don't make the redemption shot, like the final one on the last cup,
Yeah.
you have to eat the blunt.
Oh.
I had to eat 5 blunts.
Oh my god.
All because this guy was talking so much shit, throwing me and Ryan off our game. Kept talking shit. I got so pissed off, I threw the beer pong table in the pond. They were like, what the fuck? We can't play now. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. It's my table. Do what the fuck I want with it. So then, we started drinking some more. We drank, someone brought moonshine from Kentucky, so we drank that. It was fucking gross. Don't drink that.
Wait, is the good kind the one that makes you go blind?
Pretty much. So,
That's high quality.
I drank till about 3 in the morning. Probably H2O. Probably H2O. My story's not as colorful as yours because I only remember what I am being told.
That's the thing about me being drunk is I remember everything. There are very few times that I black out. I think, yeah, I don't think I've ever blacked out.
So we drank till 3 a.m. Everybody else got drinking except me because I spent the next 2 hours puking. And I was like, I gotta go to my car. I gotta lay down for a bit. And I was in my car and I'm like shivering. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I gotta turn the heat on. So I turn the heat on. All of a sudden, I guess I pass out. I get woken up by Chris Royer smacking me in the face repeatedly going, "What the fuck are you doing? Are you trying to fucking kill yourself?" And I'm just like, "What's going on?" And he's like trying to have a serious conversation with me. I have no idea what he's saying. I'm just going, And I'm like, I gotta go to bed. I just need to lie down. And Andrew's like, all right, hey, just go in the cabin. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to the cabin. Get in the cabin. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta shit really bad. What do? I can't shit out there. What if like a snake comes up and bites me in the butt? I'm afraid of snakes. I'm terrified of snakes. So I'm like, I can't have the snake bite my butt.
Naturally.
I look over in the corner, there's a bucket. I'm like, I gotta shit in the bucket.
I'm glad both of our stories involve shit.
So I go over to the bucket and I just take a turd in it. Man, I just drop this thing hard. And I go pass out.
He doesn't just drop it, he drops it hard.
Yeah, and then he leaves it.
Oh, just wait. It comes back.
Like, you sucked it back
No, but that leads to another story I'll tell in a minute.
It came back with a vengeance.
This time it's for real. But so I wake up, I pass out for like 15 minutes. I wake up, I'm like, I gotta get home. Oh fuck. So I get in my car. I get in my car and I start it. I'm just like, and I drive all the way from Cutler to Delphi on Main Road, just going. I hate my life. I get to my house and I just pass out in bed. I get woken up from a text by Andrew going, "You're a fucking piece of shit." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "I had to fish out the fucking beer pong table from the pond, and then you shit in a bucket that I had to clean out." He's like, "The fucking thing wrapped around the bucket, man. That was gross. It was sprayed out with a hose." I was like, "I'm so sorry. I don't remember any of this." He's like, "Fuck you, Matt."
Thanks, Felipe. Hopefully that gets picked up on the mic.
Oh no, it's still going. I don't know how to shut it off. I'm in too deep.
But then, no, this leads to my other story. You mentioned shit going back up. So one time I was working at Monocle's,
Oh boy.
and Skylar and me were talking shit to Ashley, and she said something, and I looked at her and I was like, "Yeah, well, you know what I got to say about that?" I went to fart because I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna fart into me so loud." I went like that, shit my pants, right next to the oven. So like, I did that like weird like pucker up penguin walk where I was just like, "I'll be right back," and I just waddled away. Get to the bathroom. Apparently my ass sucked the turd back up. It wasn't anywhere to be found, and my underwear was clean.
Oh, you made it out alive.
I did.
I'm happy.
I
for
tried.
you. I wish I
tried
could
to
say the same.
I tried to shit just to make sure, but nothing was coming out. And I was like, dude, this turd literally went back up in my colon, circled back around, and is getting redigested. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, there was no sucking the shit that I put on. No, there's just no way.
There's no way. You tried your best though. That's what counts.
I
right?
sure fucking did. Oh my god, it smelled so bad. Because it was just straight fucking cobra. Like, it was just, this shit was just, somehow went from cobra into shit cobra. Cobra shit. Like, it was just a steaming pile
I mean,
of
Cobra's
fucking
already gross
cobra.
as is, though. So.
Oh my god. It smells so
imagine.
bad in there.
Thanksgiving when me and him lived together, he missed this.
Man.
Skylar's brother was in town.
Mhm.
I got off work at Super Ridge about 1 in the morning because they let us off at 8 hours. And we're sitting there. I'm sitting there because I'm home alone at this point. I'm like, where the fuck is Skylar at? And I heard a knock on the door. And I'm like, it's 1:30 in the morning. Who the hell would be knocking on my door right now? I was like, Skylar's got a key. Turn around, and in our door we had like one of those big like half circle windows at the top. And it's Seth Scott. And he's just going. I'm just like, oh shit. Open the door and he's like, I've been drinking since 2, you gotta catch up.
Oh shit.
I'm like, okay, do my best. At the time, we had what's called a rare breed wild turkey, 112 proof. I was like, that should do the job. So took 2 shots, and then we started playing Kings. And our Kings Cup, a lot of you might know is Kings Cup. Let's say we got halfway through the game before things went a little bit haywire. So I just was like, I gotta finish the game, so that's for me, that's for me, that's for me. Mm-hmm. I drank 2 cups at the very end. I was like, fuck it. So I went through 4 cups within the first 20 minutes he was there. Plus 2 shots. I was like, I'm not feeling drunk though. Feeling fine. The reason why we got so sidetracked is because halfway through the game, at this very table, Seth got the, I don't know why, bright idea to just bitch slap Cesar in the face.
Okay.
Hard. When I say like smacked him in the face, like this thing was loud and boomed, like the cleanest hit I've ever heard in my life. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm just looking. I had an idea, and I was still listening. I was
distracted.
I was multitasking. I had an idea. Okay.
But wow. Like, Seth just boom. Seth's got fucking hands the size of Cesar's chest.
Yeah, they're huge. It's about the size of basketballs. They're just
Like
really big hands.
And Cesar just starts laughing. Then he starts crying. Then he starts laughing again. Then he starts crying. Me and his brother are looking at each other like, what the fuck is going on? All of a sudden Cesar runs into the bathroom and is like crying but laughing at the same time. I'm like, this is some fucked up shit right now. So I'm like, Seth, you can't be slapping people in the face. And he looks at me, stands up, leans across the table, and then just bitch slaps me in the face. I'm like, this motherfucker. So he like looks at me, all smug in the face, like just goes, mm-hmm. He's not even paying attention.
No, sorry, Facebook called.
He just looked at me like, so I was like, I'm gonna fucking slap you. Except I didn't slap him. I fucking just like palm striked him with an uppercut. I was just like, bam! And he's like, oh, my fucking face hurts. I was like, because I hit the shit out of you. Don't be hitting people. I shouldn't have to say that to a man that has a fucking 2-year-old child. Probably older too by now. I don't know how old.
Oh, yeah, that's like 3, I think. Yeah. Cutest thing in the world.
But then Cesar tries to go upstairs. Seth tackles him on the stairs and won't let him go up. Like, Seth, what the fuck are you doing? All of a sudden, that's when the alcohol hit me. And I'm like, oh my god. Whoa. Room is like spitting at this point.
Mm-hmm.
He knocks off our refrigerator magnet. Like,
It's like
calendar.
a
It's like
white
a dry
board.
erase calendar. I go to put it back up. I can't line it back up. So I drop to my knees and I'm just reaching up going, can't get it. Can't get it to save my life. I'm like, oh no, what do I do? That's when I think he walked in.
Okay, so at this point it's already like 6:15 in the morning.
Oh jeez.
I walk in, I see Seth holding onto his legs for some reason. And he's on his knees going, ugh. I'm like, and Cesar's crying in the corner. Yeah. This is what I walked into, right? I'm just like, what's going on? He was like, I can't put it up. I look over and it's all dented and broken. I'm like, well, you knocked off the magnets, that's why.
So see, it wasn't on me. Alright? Then, to like finish off that story, Skyler's like, well, I guess I better take him home. I'm like, I don't think you should do that. And he's like, why? I was like, because you're drunk. And he's like, I think I'll be okay. He had to drive clear Burlington.
Oh fuck that.
He did it. I don't know how, but he did it. Speaking of Skylar, anytime we went to like his dad's house and he was in like the wheelchair, his like stepbrothers or like his dad's girlfriend's kids had like ALS or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So they're confined to like an electric wheelchair. This is really bad, and but it's so funny. He'd always jump in their extra one in their garage that like they outgrew,
Yeah.
and like he would just go down the street going like. He'd like run in the trash can. That's so bad. It was so funny. But no, Skylar drives me and comes back. I'm still just out of my mind drunk.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Man, are you okay?" I'm like, "I still can't get that fucking thing up on the fridge, man."
Yeah, I'm already in bed by this point. I'm just like, I'm done.
That was in the morning that you also were like the root beer float thing, was it?
No, that was a different morning. That's a different story.
One morning, Felipe, I'm sitting there watching TV about 6 a.m. And all of a sudden I hear the blender go off. I look over and I'm like, because he just got off work. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Is that a root beer float? And he's like, hell yeah! Want one? I'm just like, no,
I'm
I
making a root
don't.
beer float at 6 in the morning. Like, who does that?
I was like, what the fuck, man? Just the way he said it too. Like, is that a root beer float? Hell yeah! Want one?
Well, my story does not involve alcohol.
Yeah, I was about to ask. Let's hear.
It does involve a hot dog, though. So,
Okay.
it's nowhere near. But
God
it's funny.
damn!
Okay, so, oh man, this is an old story. So, like, I think I was like a junior in high school, or a senior in high school, right? And you know, we had the Old Settlers Fair coming into Delphi in the summer, right? So at the time I was dating this girl, and we were just decided to take a stroll down the amusement park or the fair. And you know how in front of the courthouse they always have like the live bands playing and everything? So we're walking through the front, and I remember she was having like a bad day. She was in a pretty crummy mood. So I'm thinking, do a cutesy boyfriend thing and cheer her up, right? So I started just dancing, right in the middle of the public, just not caring. I think Billie Jean was playing by Michael Jackson.
It's a good ass track.
It's a good track, because I'm not here grooving, right? So I'm right here dancing, right? And I'm trying to get it out. I mean, she's giggling, she's laughing, I'm like laughing, I'm just kind of getting my groove on, right? So I'm feeling the beat of the song, right? And the song's about to end. So I'm thinking in my head, all right, I'm gonna do a finishing pose, right? I gotta be a superstar, right? So I'm up here about to do this finishing pose, and I do a quick like MJ spin with like the hair, and I spin, and as soon as the song stops, I do this. Well, as soon as I did that, this poor, unfortunate 80-year-old senior citizen was trying to enjoy his first bite of his hot dog.
The first bite.
When I went like this, I hit that hot dog right out of his hand as he was about to go bite it, as he's wearing an Old Navy United States t-shirt. And he's got mustard all over his shirt.
Those fucking t-shirts.
Yeah.
Your mom always
Yeah,
buys,
exactly.
like, right by,
That's
like,
exactly
4th
those
of
t-shirts.
July.
He's got it tucked in. He's got his like farmer's hat on, and he's just like empty-handed with a hot dog. 4 hot dogs on the floor.
The 4 hot dogs. Or hot dog, not 4 old guys.
Dude, it
or
was
hot
100% beef, man. That's good stuff. It's good quality stuff.
It's a good shirt.
Yeah, kosher. But the girl I was dating at the time, she's laughing. All right, okay, so mission accomplished. Grandpa's giving me the dirtiest look ever. So I literally run to the nearest hot dog stand, buy a hot dog, and as I turn around, I hit another lady when she was trying to drink her pop, and I spilled it all over her drink. So I turn around to buy a drink for her, and I run over to the guy and give him his hot dog. And I'm like, we're leaving, let's go.
Let's get the fuck out of here. The fuck out of here now.
Jesus.
We're burning. Anytime I hear cheese, I just think of Bender, and then it makes me always think of like the fucking like robot that stabs people. It's like, come on, Red, I'm
It was
gonna
so-
stab you.
Dude, it's embarrassing because, like, you know, I'm trying to be cool, right? And next thing you know, I'm knocking hot dogs and
Next thing
drinks
you know,
off of
you're
people.
ruining people's lives.
Pretty much. Like,
I'm here with my family, god damn it.
yeah.
My grandkids think I'm a loser enough, but god damn it, now I got mustard on my freaking
You
finger.
soiled America. Hope you feel better about yourself.
Felipe, remember in high school, we were in Kenzie's class, and we shot that music video.
Oh.
And the music video, like, I was the main character, and like I kept running into people. You were in this too, Matt.
You beat me with a belt.
No, I beat.
Oh no, I I wasn't the one that got beaten with the belt.
No, we had the locker fight.
Yeah.
Where I was on top of the locker and I jumped down to you. And it was like so poorly shot.
Oh yeah, I remember. You're just going on a rampage. It's cool.
Yeah.
I remember this. Yeah.
And then you and Nick Stacy, you approached me.
Nick
and,
Stacy. What happened to him?
he was at Subaru for a little bit.
Yeah.
Is he like a gangster?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
But no, the scene was I was walking and you and Nick Stacy like see me and you walk up behind me. Nick tapped me on the shoulder and then like swung at me. You guys, it looked like you guys were beating the shit.
Yeah, I remember this.
And then like out of nowhere, I step up and I start beating the shit out of both of you. And you're like clinging to life. You're like trying to. And I'm like, oh fuck you. And I start peeling off my belt. And you try to get up, and I put my foot on your back. And I just kick you back down. And
Who was it that you like were like choking?
That
was me.
I took my belt off and I choked him with it, and then I snapped his neck.
How did we get away with filming that for school?
I don't know. I did not get a good grade on it.
I remember. Oh my gosh, I remember it was me.
That's still on my YouTube.
We have
Dude, I want to look it up now.
we did
Dude,
one video
I was
that was
big.
yeah. We did one video. It was me, Ethan, Irina, and who was the last person? I want to say Ryan Anderson. We're like we had the magic salami. Do you remember that?
Oh my
Like,
god, that was
we
amazing.
kept hitting everybody, and the salami would make him disappear. And then Ethan's like, "I'm so lonely," and he just goes like that. And then like we filmed it, and everybody's like, "How the hell did you do that?" I was like, "Well, we paused it, let the other person run away, and then we'd start filming again." And they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
It's not that complicated.
And then they're like, "Well, how'd you do it with Ethan?" And I was like, "Well, we filmed it at the mezzanine, so we made sure that the top was cut off, so I could drop the salami in place." And they were like, "Ah!" It's like, yes.
Dude,
no,
that video was amazing. I remember.
Everybody was just like, "Holy cow!"
I mean, obviously not like groundbreaking effects.
Oh, I know, but everybody
it
like,
was
had
just-
no idea how we did it. It was just so funny.
The idea behind it and this, it's just so what the fuck.
That was me and Ethan all the way.
Oh,
Came up with that idea. Like, I was like, we could use this salami. And he's like, what do we use this salami? I was like, I don't know, fucking hit people. He's like, what if I hit them and they disappear? I was like, magic salami. Yes.
You need to find that video.
I do. I didn't. Shit, is it? No. I have no idea where that is.
The
It's
music
somewhere
video is
big.
on my YouTube page.
What's
I remember-
Arbor Day video. Paid a kid $5 to eat a worm for Arbor Day.
Wait, I think I remember this.
I don't remember this.
There's an Arbor Day video we were we're told to like film.
I remember this. Yeah.
We were told to film for Arbor Day, and we're just like, what the fuck ever. We're getting out of school. Who cares? Because this is also when the Juice Orb was born.
Oh, wait, no, the Juice Sword was born before that.
No, well, I think no. You came up with a Juice Sword, and then this is when it took off because everybody was like, we walked in. I was like, hey, we gotta go to my house. Stop by, grab something real fast. He was like, okay. So
I was there for that.
Okay, yeah. So we stopped by my house, and like, dude, why does this sword have the Star David? I was like,
It was
well, it's
AJ,
like
AJ Erskine.
I was like, it's an Xbox achievement. You get that once you kill 1,000 Jews.
And everybody's like, oh my god, that's your dad's sword. You killed 1,000 Jews?
I was like, it's fucking brutal, man. Used to beat me with a microwave. That didn't happen. My father loved me.
He also loved Jews. He did not kill any Jews.
No. It's a disclaimer.
I like orange juice.
Nice. But yeah, for Arbor Day, we're like filming all these kids playing trees, and we're just like, this is stupid. We got Andy Flora to do a backflip off a rock, yelling, "I love Arbor Day!" Then like this kid, I looked at him, I was like, "Hey, give me $5 to eat this worm and let me film it." And they're like, "Okay." Awesome. And so yeah, I was just like. I was just like, cool. So we put that in video. I was like, you can't have a kid eat a worm in this video. I was like, we don't have very good footage, all right? And then, what else? I don't even remember any other videos that we did. I messed around with GarageBand a lot.
Okay, so we didn't do any. I don't know any other videos from the class, but I remember videos you and I did. Do you remember
God, they were so bad.
Oh yeah, but the thing is, like, I started watching your roommate series, and like it immediately brought me back to those videos.
Yeah.
Those terrible fucking videos.
Those terrible videos.
And it's like you like literally jump off something, and you're like, I'm a ninja. Like, what the fuck is this?
I remember, I made a live action Sonic video one time. It was with me, Kenny Myers, Josh Welk, and Hannah Carball.
Kenny Myers.
Oh my gosh. It was funny because it was one of the, we got an A on it because we included animation into live action. And so that's the only reason why we got it. It was terrible. Because, Susanna, Jesus Olivia's sister, Susanna, she was Sonic. And so all literally was her dressed in blue, and we were able to like spike up a couple spikes of her hair, like multiple ponytails.
Yeah.
And Kenny Mars was wrapped in like paper towels from the bathroom, and he was a bad guy.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, and then me and Hannah were just wrapped in tinfoil, and we were robots. And all it was Susanna running, collecting coins, and like punching us, and then all we did was sped it up in editing with some metal coins around, and that's really it. But the Sonic thing going, that's all it was, and it was horrible.
The most praised video that we had at our school was Zach's music video, The White Stripes 7 Nation Army, and all it was him walking down the hall. But the camera, the way they filmed it, they didn't even try to do this. Zach told me, he's like, yeah, we fucked this up. The camera shook to the beat of the song, so everybody was like, oh my god, look at that cool effect. And they're like, totally. That was the whole project, and Mr. Hale was like, alright, now let's talk about what choices they made as far as editing and stuff. I was like, you fucking walked! He didn't do shit! He just walked down the hall by the gym. That's all he did.
To the beat of the song.
The fuck? Is that all it takes?
Oh man.
Zach got away with like everything.
Oh, yeah, he
he
did.
called himself the modern designer. So like all this stuff, like
He had some really.
he had
awesome
some good
designs.
stuff. Zach's not trying to discredit him on any way, but I remember like I worked so freaking hard on like all these designs and stuff for Mr. Bale's class, and they're like, "Oh, it's pretty good." And you look at Zach, he's like, "Oh, fucking great!" And all it is just Arial black font with like a red dot for the eye, and I'm just like,
Oh yeah. Contemporary designs, man. It's all about that.
Zach was all about like.
Zach was all about modern, simple stuff.
Yeah, simplism.
And I mean, I understand it, but I was just like,
Did I just say simplism?
simplicity.
Simplicity. I corrected myself on
But
myself.
I'm just like, oh my god,
Dude,
this is some shit.
Contemporary art is like, I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with it. Just because this one time I was at art museum and I see this canvas painted all red with a thin blue line through the middle. That's all it was. And it was $200,000. And it was the name of the painting was like Feeling Blue or something like that. And it was $200,000. Someone got paid $200,000 to paint a canvas all red with the thin blue line going through it.
Reminds me of that episode of Parks and Rec
Like what?
where they're like, what about this contemporary art? And they're like Aziz is like, I could have done that shit.
I don't know, man. Those shapes, they get me.
He's just like, you know what? Now that I look at it more, I like it more. I'll pay you $20 for it. Actually, no, 40. Hold on to that for me.
I love this character. Listen, no, got me this watch, took off the face, and put in ball time.
Listen, you know what time it is. You gotta treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Thanks, guys. I really need it.
He's so kind of his Batman suit.
Batman suit is just bawling. Adam Scott's character is freaking
Oh,
great.
dude.
Oh yeah, I love Adam Scott.
My favorite character was Rob Lowe. Like, he made me laugh the most on that show with one line, and that was when like Ben like quit the job, you know.
Yeah.
And he like goes into his house,
Comes with no shit.
and he's like, Ben's like, oh my god, you gotta see my claymation stuff. And he's like, totally, yeah, you're doing great. And then it goes to like the where they're interviewing him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just like, he is literally depressed. that cut just made me die.
Oh.
I haven't slept. It's like I haven't slept in 3 days.
Like he's
I'm
struggling
great.
with his mortality.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm 45 years old. I'm healthy as an ox. I can run a 4-minute mile. But I'm realizing I'm sick. which means I'm gonna die soon. He's just like, what the fuck? You got a cold. Calm down.
Scientists believe that the first person to live 150 years old has already been born.
I believe that person is me.
Rob Lowe, I love everything he's in. The whole cast of Parks and Rec.
When he was in the
Goddamn.
interview.
Oh, man.
Rob Lowe in the interview where he doesn't have hair. Have you seen the interview?
Yeah, I haven't watched it since I watched it. I haven't watched it since it came out. Yeah, I watched it on YouTube.
You're going to fight that tiger.
You're gonna have to fight that tiger. Do not be a gentleman. You can't fuck that bitch.
Oh, man.
You kick that thing right in the balls. What if it's a girl tiger? You can't fuck that bitch. Love that so fucking much.
Well, guys.
She's peanut butter and jealous.
You let my friend into a tiger bag. Alright, let's talk about roommates a little bit.
Yeah, talk about some roommates. We'll wrap this up and
Yeah.
talk about roommates.
We're gonna talk about roommates.
Plug this shit and talk about it.
So roommates is our little special show that we filmed, normally about 5 minutes long. Hoping to get a little bit longer, get a little bit more content episodes out. But yeah, we just have fun time. Just try to do random, relatable situations that roommates might have.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we're hoping to shoot our next episode here within the next couple of weeks. We're gonna have some ideas. We've been in a slight hiatus for medical reasons, but Matt's feeling better.
I'm not dead.
He's not dead, so we can continue on filming. And we're looking forward to this because we already have a giant list of ideas. And Brutal Burrito is one of them, but that'll be later in the future. We can't speak of.
I know the time. I work there.
Yeah. But we try to base these episodes actually based off of actual events and experiences that we had when Matt and I lived together.
Yeah.
And like I said, we also try to incorporate relatable situations that other roommates have kind of dealt with. And I play a character who's kind of like naive to the world, just all around good guy, but just
It's not a character.
it's not a character. I'm not out there. I'm not all, I just the way I grew up, I'm kind of naive to the
Just
world,
so
how the world works.
goddamn optimistic.
Yeah, the world's good. It's good to play. I have faith in humanity. You know, sometimes I facepalm a lot when I see something dumb on the news, but it's whatever. And then Matt plays himself as the fact that he's kind of fed up with me, but
I hate everyone.
he hates everyone. But deep down, he's my bro.
I'm one dynamite guy.
And so that's roommates, and we're hoping, like I said, we'll start picking up again. We got a few episodes lined up. We'll make them longer. The quality better. If anybody has any ideas of any kooky, crazy roommate situations that we're in, we'll try our best to reenact them. So that's the whole point of roommates. It's kind of like your stereotypical like sitcom of like dudes.
Like an Odd Couple. Type
Yeah, exactly.
It's
exactly.
like the spin-off of like Friends with Chandler and Joey.
No, there
But
was
also-
no Chandler one. There was no Chandler.
No, I'm just saying like if there was.
Oh, if there was.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
If there was a
That
Chandler
didn't
and
happen. They
Joey
just had
spin-off.
Joey.
Yeah.
They had that
Yeah.
terrible Joey show.
And then like also kind of like a Frasier thing. It's not really about anything.
Yeah. It's kind of like Seinfeld. It's a show about nothing, but
That's what I meant. Seinfeld. Not
yeah.
Same
But
shit though.
if
right?
things go well, me and Matt have talked about like, in a perfect world, if this were to go big,
I'm gonna
right?
sell this shit to NBC.
We actually we're trying to do more of a mockumentary kind of style, like The Office,
Yeah.
Parks and Rec kind of style.
I know.
But it's gonna have eventually over time, if things go well, it's gonna have an actual giant serious story arc in the background, which it's gonna be cool. It's gonna have some feelsies. If
I like this
hopefully.
idea.
Yeah. So
I want to be Ron Swanson. I want to be the Ron Swanson.
No, I really enjoyed your superhero, your superpowers.
yeah,
He's not that fast.
yeah.
He's not that fast.
Cesar was fun.
Cesar's cool.
That episode was just absolutely hilarious.
By the way, I am actually terrified of Canadian geese. Fun fact about me. Like, people ask me a practical fear, and I always tell them, like, I'm not trying to be, like, a big courageous man. I can't think of anything I'm afraid of, but Canadian geese, like, every time I'm around them.
Specifically Canadian geese.
Yes, like, I'm nervous. Only because I was chased by one when I was 5.
Things are the goddamn devil.
Dude, yeah, no, I was chased one by 5.
Fucking assholes.
Yeah, they're so mean. Dude, spawns of Satan, I swear. I was chased by one when I was 5, and my dad took a rock and threw at it and broke the goose's neck and walked around. And so, to this day, just Canadian geese, man. Like, nothing against Canada. I love y'all.
Well, you
But
already know they're weak.
tame
Why
your
are you afraid
geese.
of them?
Well, like,
That's so
we
scary.
were originally gonna try to get one of the geese to chase him. I was like, I don't know if we could do this, Felipe.
Dude, I was down. I was up for it.
He's
I was
like-
gonna take one for the
But
team.
we weren't gonna be able to like get the audio what you wanted of like the geese going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you put it in.
Yeah. My brother was saying that. He was like,
We
seriously.
could have, but then I was just like, I don't really feel like doing all that.
This one worked well though. It's alright.
Yeah.
So have fun.
But no, don't be afraid of Canadian geese. You know their weakness. Your dad showed you. You're gonna be
Just
okay.
snap the fucker's
Just
neck.
break their necks. Yeah, I guess.
A rock at it.
Well,
That's pretty much the weakness for everything.
No,
Just break its
the
neck.
thing is, they're fearless, man. Like, when I worked at Subaru WWL next door,
Yeah.
I was driving one of the vehicles, I was doing some maintenance out there, and this Canadian geese was in the middle of the road. And I'm like, oh, it's going to fly away. It wouldn't fly away. In fact, I slowed down, it raised its chest up at me, and I'm honking the horn like, move, and it's just like, and it started like hissing at the truck. I'm like, I'm in 3 tons of metal. I'm going to win.
I guess you're gonna die. I guess you're gonna die.
Yeah, but it's illegal to kill them.
Step up.
What?
Yeah.
Step up, goose.
Apparently, you can get like fined if you actually like purposely kill one. Apparently, that's what I've heard.
Officer, he was asking for it.
He literally, his chest and body language literally said, "Step up, bro." And I'm in a truck. I'm gonna win.
He's in the fraternity of geese. The little douchey geese. Douchey goose. There we go. Douchey goose.
I hate geese, man.
Yeah. Yeah, but we got a couple episode ideas to film.
That goose was just like, square up, bitch.
Pretty much.
Square up.
Pretty much. I drove around it.
You literally about handled the Conor McGregor of geese. He was just like, oh, I'll fuck you up. Come on, you fuck. It's like, calm down, shit, you're a goose.
I'm gonna beat you, Ed. Sorry,
Yeah,
Ed.
with thumbs, bro. But, yeah, we got a couple episode ideas. Get those filmed here within the next couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Get those posted up. Put those on Facebook, also on my YouTube channel, and Nader Zim. Again, I haven't done content because I'm trying not to die.
That's fair.
That's fair.
But he's good now.
Yeah, good now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been busy the past month, trying not to die, getting married, that kind of shit.
And holidays and such.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got more of those coming up.
It's fucking Christmas, man. I can't even afford anything. Like, Merry Christmas, here's a saltine cracker.
I like saltine crackers.
They're fantastic.
They're great. Soup.
But yeah, I mean, subscribe, please.
Yeah, guys, subscribe to Nader Zim on YouTube.
It's
Fucking
like
awesome
Invader.
content. It's like Invader, but
Without
without the
the
V.
Yeah.
And it's
Nader
all
Zim.
one word. You don't even gotta space that shit.
Yeah. Oh, don't forget the little notification bell. Like, that's important. I
Yeah,
guess.
subscribe.
Yeah.
Hit that notification bell
So-
so you know when they get some
I
content.
know when I put new content. Like I said, like I've been saying, I'm gonna get Pokemon Nuzlocke challenge started.
Alright.
But busy. We're busy.
Yeah.
So
You should try that one Get Over It game. A lot of people have been raging over that. Literally raging.
I rage enough.
Okay. That'll rage you more. Alright.
That's why I don't play Cuphead.
All right, well, guys, if that'll do it, it's been great having you guys on. Matt, thank you for inviting me to your home.
Absolutely.
Even though I kind of was like, hey, I need a place to stay. And you're like, yeah, you can stay.
It's still kind of an invitation.
It's kind of an invitation. I was like, hey, I'm going to be in Chicago. Hey, stay with me. Okay.
Yeah.
Felipe, thank you for joining me
Yeah, no
for the
problem.
first time. It's been, like I said, a really great episode. I really enjoyed having you here. Matt, it's always great having you back.
He's a charismatic guy.
He really is. He's carried the show, honestly. So, that being said, you can, for those who haven't yet, please subscribe to the Journey into Comics Network. You get several different podcasts. You get the Butt Stuff podcast. You get Journey into Comics. You get Game. You don't get Game Addicts. That's on a separate feed. You guys subscribe to them individually. You get the Brews with Dudes. You get my show, Podcastrophe. You get Journey into Wrestling, Literature. What else we got? The Voice of Survival, which I was on today.
You say Bruce with Dudes?
Brews with Dudes. I said that. You get that. You get and so
I think
so
you only
you can
have seven.
subscribe to Journey into Comics Network on either Stitcher Radio, Podbean, Google Play, iTunes. We're on Spotify now. It's great. You can find all of this at Journey.
No, don't do that.
You can find all of this at journeyintocomics.com. You can find me at Podcastrophe or Facebook.com/Podcastrophe. I'm on Instagram. That's cool. I do some stuff on there. Not much, but it's there.
Follow on Patreon for early content.
Yeah, early content for $1.
Bonus content.
Bonus content for $3.
And if you're sick, Vicks Vapor Rub.
Yeah. For those watching on Facebook Live, just know all that stuff I just said. You can get all these episodes for free on all that stuff. Yeah, I don't always do live videos, so you're missing out on a lot of content if you only do live.
This is what which one?
This
5?
I
5 or 4 or 5 live. So you're missing what, like?
This is probably 5 or 6 live.
Okay, well you're still missing like
Who knows how
probably
many
like
episodes?
7 or 8.
I think
I don't know.
this will probably episode 16.
So you're missing quite a bit. If
What
you
do you want to title this episode?
The bromates?
The Bromate.
I don't know.
I don't know. Just say something roommates. I don't know. It's not my podcast. Don't look at me.
I'll figure it out.
Winging it.
Dude, we should have
Because
all
we're
had
just
wine.
winging it.
That way we could have been like wine with guys.
Wine.
Whine about it.
I'll figure it out. But
Whine about it.
thanks again, guys. I've been Dick, and please make every day a big dick day.
I wish.
I wish I hadn't.
What's up, man?
Man.
Oh shit! I forgot we're still live.
Hey, live. Bye, guys.